Hey everyone, welcome back. So, I said there would maybe be a few surprise streams. Today is the first one. I don't know if it'll be the only of my week off, but honestly, I put a lot of time on the channel off camera, so that's in the end why there was less. I've also been playing a shit ton of games this week, trying to get games done for reviews, and that is coming as well. But today, I thought it'd be fun because we've got a lot of games lately with trial demos, and I thought it would be fun today to go through a few of those games that have demos out. And let me just turn down the music a bit because it's a little loud. Yeah, so I thought it'd be fun today to go through a few of the games that got demos lately and get a first impressions on the gameplay. So on the schedule today, we have 3 games that I do definitely want to go through, which is Shadow of the Ninja Reborn, which is the one we're going to be starting with. Then we're going to jump into Bakeru, which is, in my opinion, a game I'm super happy is finally getting a North American release, but we'll talk more about each game as we get into each game. And then finally, I do want to play Guayota that came out this week. I want to get a first impressions and see if it's a game worth maybe picking up for a review. Hey, Once Kilos. Hola, hola. How you doing, my man? Now, that is to start. I've actually got 2 other games with demos as well. So if we have time, we'll get into those today. I don't necessarily have like a time for today's stream. We're sort of going to keep going as long as things go smoothly and my house stays quiet, because I've got all the kids home, which was another reason why I streamed less this week. I assumed that the kids would be going out, playing with friends and crap, but the weather here was terrible, so they were like in the house 24/7, and streaming with them in the house can sometimes be a little rough, especially because my wife is working upstairs, and I have to keep them quiet in between the two. But today we're taking a chance, we're going to try it out. So let's start with Shadow of the Ninja Reborn. So if you guys don't know, this is a remake of an NES game. The NES game, if you ever want to try the original, is available on Nintendo Switch Online. I actually did a video covering the release of this game, where I actually replayed the first few levels of the NES version to sort of remember what the game was all about. And it's honestly, it was already back in the day, an excellent action platformer for the era. So I'm really excited to see what they did with this game for the remake. Today we're looking only at the demo, but I will definitely have a review ready for this one on release or very close to release. It's coming out at the end of August. So we're going to start with this one. Let's jump in. We've had the background music going. We've had the intro going. So let's jump in. Now, let's go see it. I just want to see the options, what we've got here. Display. Okay, we have scan lines that we can add in or add out. It doesn't give us the effect right away, so I don't know how intense it is. Let's go see the game settings. Display Ninja Gear above character on. Use a shadow step off. Okay, well, I don't know too much. We'll see in the mechanics if that's something we want to activate after. A gear catalog. I just want to see this, because if it does, we might... Okay, no, this is like unlockables. But I do like that. If there's a few unlockables in the game, that's going to be fun. So, obviously, we have access to arcade mode. Since this is a demo, we're going to be playing on single player. There is a multiplayer available. Fun. So you can play in co-op, which is something that is fun. We're going to start with Hayate. He is the male ninja character. He's the one I played a lot on the NES too. So we're going to try him out. Let's just get a feel for the controls. So Y, we've got our sword slash, jump. Okay, let's take this guy out because he's coming at us. Took a hit there. And X, we've got our weapon. Okay, we do not have a double jump at this moment. This was totally a failed attempt at coming down here. Controls, though, are responsive. So, good news is, the controls are responsive. You can control the character easily. Okay, so we have a special weapon here. We can swap between our main weapon and the special weapon we just got using the R button. I think, especially for a demo, there would have been it would have been fun for them to give us like a small tutorial on the moves, but we will do what we can with what we have. So we might have to start this one over. Yeah, I'm taking a crap ton of hits here that I should not be. Oh, I think we have a health upgrade right back there. Or a health refill at least. Nope. I thought we had shurikens at all moments. Oh, we do have a dash button. And this is what I guess they're talking about, the shadow step, that you can activate, that you can double tap to activate the shadow step. Let's try out the claws before we die, since we're most likely not going to make it much longer. This, like, ninja here that is, he's, like, annoying us. Okay, we can take him out. At least we can hit those things away. We have to take out the other guy so we can get access. And I'm dumb here because I keep using my special weapon. Now, we do have other special weapons, and I'm trying to figure out how to use those. Because we do have other ones. Let me just check the pause menu here. Let's just go look if we have a control list. Yeah, here. Okay, so katana attack, Kurisigama attack, jump, switch gear, shadow step. That is about it. So is it like we have to empty the first special weapon and then we get the other one? Let's actually use our last claw and then try and figure it out. Hey, Champ Dancer, welcome, guys. Corey Graham, welcome. Sorry, I was focused on the game. How you guys doing? Welcome to the stream today. We're gonna take this chill today. We're gonna try out some demos, and we are going to see how far we can get in trying out all these games. So yeah, that's weird. It seems like you have to empty the weapon to be able to use the next one. That feels a little weird. Like, I think you should be able to toggle between the various weapons. I don't know if that's going to be like that in the final game, but I will definitely be checking into it for the review. And we're at the mini-boss, and we're most likely going to get our ass beat down. Exactly. Because as soon as he hits me, we're dead. Hey, Frenchie Mom, how you doing? Corey Graham, whoop, can't leave till Rick plays 37 demos. I don't think we're going to get to 37, my friend, but we will definitely do at least 3. So now let's do stage 1 properly this time. So now that we've got like I've got a feel for the game, hopefully we're going to take way less damage this time around. I'm trying to determine what gives us the sort of ranged attack. I don't remember. So this time around, we're not messing around. We're going to try and do this properly. First time around, I was just trying to get a handle on how the game worked. This time around, we've got it set. It is still weird that we cannot switch between other weapons. Maybe if I hold down R? Oh, that's it. There we go. You need to hold down R and select what weapon you want. And then it lets you switch between that weapon and the next one. There we go. It didn't make sense. It didn't make sense, but we've gotten a solution, which is the important part. Like I said, I feel like the game would have done good with give you a quick tutorial. But oh, it's true. I totally forgot. This game will come with a digital manual when it comes out. So there's actually a manual that you're going to get digitally, if I'm not mistaken, and you're going to be able to print it out. Now I don't know if everyone will have access to that, but I know there's a version of the game that has that. Which is something, honestly, I've been saying for years, that I get that developers want to save on paper and they don't want to print manuals anymore, but I never got why they don't give you printable PNG versions for people that would want those in their in the game. Okay, so we're at the boss this time around. We should not die instantly. Whoops. The one thing with the system is that switching between special weapons quickly is sort of really crappy. Because you actually have to stop to select the wheel. I think that pressing R continuously should cycle you through the weapons. I understand why they did it, because they sort of want you to select one weapon and be able to switch between it and the next one quickly. But at the same time, I feel like that was the disadvantage is really huge. Do we get to continue here? Hopefully, yes. Game over. Yeah, but is the continue start for, do we have to start from stage 1 again? Please let the continues be. Oh, nice. Okay. Because I'm like, that would be too retro to have you start from the start every time. Okay, that guy's dead. Okay, so that's the power-up that gives us the ranged sword slash. Honestly, though, game is feeling awesome. And it still keeps a retro vibe. Although the graphics are modernized, it really does manage to keep the retro vibe. It does a good balancing act. So we got ourselves a power-up. F you guys. Oh, the positioning on this one is so bad. My god, can you pop up there? Oof, that was bad. I have to use the special weapons more efficiently. Because right now I'm trying to do everything with my sword, and that's what I realized. I need to pop that up. But honestly, the positioning on those guys is rough. So honestly, the remake, I find so for the moment harder than the original. Because the original, I could get through like the first 2-3 levels pretty easily. But it is a game, to be honest, that I played way more often. Because this is like a first playthrough. The NES one. Oh my god, can you... Let's get this done. Oh, crap. I'm gonna need to eat the bread pretty much right away. Actually, I'm not using the Krisigama at all. Oh my god, can you get up there in one shot? Why am I getting hit? I guess I'm too close to the... Oof. Not lying, guys, this is gonna be a tough one. Let's try this, whatever this does. Oh, it's like a power-up. Okay, woof. We're gonna get through this. What was that? He did like a random, like, freaking weird move that had nothing to do with what I wanted to do. Yeah, Rick is at it again, man. Oh, nice! It starts at the checkpoint. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Honestly, I'm glad they did this because since they seem to have amped up the difficulty a bit, I'm glad that they did, like, you know, the modern approach of like, no, you don't have a set number of lives and then you have to start everything over again. Because the original was like that. Like, you had to finish the game with a set number of lives and continues, and then you had to restart everything. The freaking monkey jumped down, man. And when you take 2 shots, you lose your power-up. Now that was bad. But they are going with that retro, like, learn the levels type thing. Like, you have to... Like, I'm pretty sure... Wow. What a whip. What a... You know what? What a freaking... Ooh. Yeah, no, it really is. Like, honestly... The whole lives thing, and I was gonna actually, well, I'll talk about it a bit after, because I am working still on whatchamacallit, a Vulgar, not Vulgar, yeah, Vulgar the Viking, Vulgar, I have a blank. I'm gonna pop up the game after, and we'll look at exactly how they wrote the name, if it's Vulgar or either way, the Viking game. The one thing I'm really disappointed with that game is that they kept the whole lives thing. Because honestly, I feel like giving lives in a game, I'd rather you make a game way more difficult, but each time you get to a checkpoint, you can try it over as many times as you want. Then keep the whole checkpoint system and on not the checkpoint system, but put in lives in the game and have you start a whole level over. It really makes like I think negative progression is one of the most frustrating things in games, and it's okay to make things difficult. Oh my god, he can hit down. He just never did it before. And because of that, I sort of got F'd there. I have to keep remembering that I have that, which I just get used to not using at all. What the F, man? What the hell was that, man? There's extra moves here that I don't know and that my ninja's doing and might actually kill me at one point, because I just don't know he can do those moves. Like that? Okay, so there's a downward slash. I'll have to try it when we're on like a more stable environment, let's just put it that way. God dang it, now I have to get back there. So we're gonna have to jump from that platform. How the heck do you get back? Okay, forget going for that. So give me a sec. What we're gonna do is we're gonna figure out the extra moves at the beginning, because they've almost cost me, like, well, they cost me once a death, And now it almost cost me another one because he did a weird twirl move in the air, which almost made me like miss jumping to the next platform. Whew, Cristobal C has re-become a member. Welcome once again, Cristobal. Now, I know that's a renewal because I know you were already a member. But welcome once again to the members, my friend. Thank you so much. Good demos. I'm excited for Plucky the Squire in September. I am as well. Plucky the Squire is definitely one of the games on my radar, and I am hoping to get a review code for it. We shall see. And I forgot to check my extra moves. Okay. So. Oh. That's fun. I wish I knew I could do that before. So we can actually upwards like that. Well, that changes a lot. There we go, boys. Now we're getting a hang for this. Whoa. Well, that was fun. That was not fun. Okay. Yeah. Game over. Okay. That was a little sucky there. Now, are we going to have to restart that whole part of the stage, or do we just start at the boss fight? Nice. Just gonna weaken him with these. That was totally... Oh my god, we have a shotgun. Well... You know what? I would have been better off with my sword than that stupid shotgun. Because with the sword, I can actually, if I get close to him and I kneel down, I don't get hit by the, I don't get hit by his projectiles. You know what? I'm just gonna try him like, well, not like that, but. What the heck? Last time I was dodging all his garbage. Well, that was terrible. And, but I was totally, like, just hamming it, so let's try... Let's try it again, but I'm going to try and actually play properly. Let's actually eat this. Because this will at least give us this. Damn it. Ugh. Yeah, I lost it. I'm not even sure they're still hitting him. Oh my god, I had a refill. Run towards it when it does the beam. When it does the beam, you have to run to the side that the beam isn't aimed at. Because the beam does a full sweep if you're on the side that the beam is on. If you're on this opposite side, it doesn't do a full sweep. I just have to put everything together without being a dumbass. Which is, you know, gonna be difficult for me, but it's still doable. Like, I'm obviously gonna take damage here. Oh my god, can I just, like, I'm telling you, the selection, having to select the weapon like that is, like, honestly, one of the most terrible parts of it. That's the only one I wish was a little different. Oh, dang. Oh my god, I'm so close. There we go. Oh my god. Just have to put everything together. Like, I'm honestly playing like garbage, just to be, like, pure honest. But, still, it's actually not that hard if you can just, like, take your time, because I'm trying to run a little bit too quick through the game. So the Ninja Gear Rice Ball is now available for purchase. The Ninja Gear Blunderbuss is now available for purchase. The Ninja Gear Saw is now available for purchase. Ninja Gear can now be purchased at the start of the game. Oh, so nice. So you can now start the game. And that was the Ninja Reborn demo. Super positive, feeling super positive on this game. I really think it's going to turn out to be, in full, something really fun. And I actually enjoyed that they made it harder than the first one. Because if they would have done a 1-for-1 port of the original Ninja game and kept the lives and stuff, like I really prefer. Oh, well, we are gonna play Bakeru, my man. If you look at the title, it says it. Bakeru, Shadow of the Ninja, and I knew this demo was shorter, so I wanted to start with this one because the demo, like, we're already done with it. So we are going to be jumping into Bakeru. We are hopefully going to be jumping into Guayota as well. And if we even have time, we have Morkull. But this is coming out like early 2025, which is why like we can take a look at the demo now, but the game's so far out that it's hard. And we also have the Gory Cuddly Carnage demo, which is actually coming out pretty soon and looks interesting as well. But yeah, don't worry, my man. 1 down, 36 to go. So there. The new and improved Doom. I did want to play it. You know what? I will find time to play the new and improved Doom. I just don't know if it's going to be today. But yeah, we definitely will try some online matches. Sorry guys, I went to work out today and I'm sort of like having a few chest spasms. So yeah, I'm not feeling myself up. I'm sort of just making sure my muscles are loose, if you can, because it's just got back about like an hour before I started stream. So yeah, okay. I just looked at myself on camera and I'm like, what the heck? What does it look like he's doing, man? It looks weird as heck. Okay, so let's try the Bakeru demo next. We're going to jump into that. But final thoughts on Shadow of the Ninja. It really, the game feels good. The one thing is the weapon selection is sort of challenging, and I think they could have done... Honestly, what I think they could have done, because I get why they want you to be able to select back and forth between one weapon. Because if there is one weapon that you've sort of selected that's really good for the stage, they want you to quickly be able to select between that weapon and your main one, which does make sense. They don't want you to have to cycle everything back to the sword. But I think they could have done both things, because there's unused buttons. Like R2 is unused. So R1 could have been like flip-flop. Basically, what I think how it should have been done is R2 should have flipped between your optional weapons, and hitting R1 should always come back to your sword. And then you could get both things done. Like you press R2, cycles through the weapons, and then whenever you want to cycle back to your sword, R1 always cycles automatically back to your sword. And you get both things done. So no matter what special weapon you're on, hitting R1 gets back to your sword. Okay, so as we jump into Bakeru, history of this game. So this game has actually been out in Japan for quite a while. I'd have to go look what the release date is. I don't have it off the top of my head. It's not super important, but it's been out for a while in Japan. So we already know that this is actually a really good game. However, it was never localized for North America. Localized means translated, okay, and adapted to North America when there's some concepts or things that would like not be a 1-for-1 equivalent or whatnot. Now finally, and by the way, this was a very heavily imported game, because you could play the original Japanese version even if you don't understand the writing. It's just that you missed some of the sort of like undertones and whatnot. However, it's finally been localized to North America, and we're going to be getting the game actually pretty soon. So Nintendo just dropped the trailer. We're going to look at the trailer on the podcast on Monday. I know it's a while off, but it's already among the subjects on Monday, because we've actually got quite a few little announcements over the last few days, and I'm sort of cataloging them. So on top of looking at the new Switch games, we're also going to be looking at the announcements next Monday. But getting back to Bakeru, it's basically a game that a lot of people were asking to be localized for North America. It finally has been. So I'm really excited. I haven't played it yet, but it was among one of the games that I was looking at importing from Japan. And this sort of happened before, so why not? You know what I mean? So let's jump in today to Bakeru. I've been looking forward to this. I've been looking forward to trying it out. It's supposed to be like a 3D action platformer, by the way. Once again, settings, sound effects, voice, vibrations, language, English. What are languages? Japanese. Yeah, this is Japanese for sure. Oof. I think one of them's Korean, but I'm not good enough in recognizing the differences yet. Like, do we have access to all of these? Okay, let's try the opening demo where we'll see if we have access to the rest of it. It's just, it's sort of done in a weird way. Unless these are different modes that we get to try and we get like one level of each. So let's try the opening demo. We'll see. It'll most likely give us what we need to understand the game. Yeah, good feel. Yeah, they've proven themselves in the past. So we're playing like a fairy tale character that's just arriving in our world. It all started when I met someone on that fateful stormy night. We're definitely gonna have to save the little girl, I guess. With a ramen bowl on her head. Oh. I was in big trouble back there. Thank you for saving me. I'm son of the Isun clan. Oh, nice to meet you, son. I'm the elder of the Tanuki clan. Ooh, Tanukis, my favorite. And Bakeru here is the one who rescued you. So Bakeru's supposed to be a Tanuki? Because he didn't look like a Tanuki in the other one. Hey there, hope you're all right. He ran into you while patrolling the village in his human form. Oh, so he's a Tanuki that can turn into human form. Why were you out there on such a stormy night? The truth is, the human world, I mean all of Japan, is in trouble. Someone named Oracle Saitaro and his festival troops are using a bizarre festival to take over all of Japan, and Momotaru, our fairy tale hero, he's totally been brainwashed by Oracle Saitaro. What? Not Momotaro? I've been asking for help to save Japan, but, well, I guess no one wants to pay attention to someone so small. I was at a loss on what to do next, and when that bug started chasing me, Bakeru came and saved me. Yeah, a pipsqueak saving an entire country when she needs saving from a bug? That just ain't happening. Ahaha. Why, you little. How many times must I tell you to watch your manners, boy? My apologies, son. That kid's still an immature pup. Please excuse his behavior. I'm sorry, that was rude of me. I take it back. No, you're right. It doesn't matter how hard I try. There's no way I can save Japan from this nightmare. Did you have a plan to save it? I think I'll head to Kanagawa and seek out Kintaro on Mount Ashigara. Oh, Kintaro, the hero with unparalleled physical strength. Solid idea. Know what? Go ahead and take Bakeru with you. Huh? His frontal cortex is still developing, but he's athletic when transformed. Have the rascal do all the traveling for you. Oh well, that would be a huge help. How much you wanna guarantee that the original Japanese probably said this guy's like an idiot, or this guy's like an R word. You know what I mean? Because I'm pretty sure this is like one of the reasons why the game wasn't originally just translated. Why do I have work? I don't wanna. I'd have to see what the original Japanese was for that. I'd really be interested to know what the more literal translation to that line would have been. Helping Sun out will make up for your rude behavior. Listen up. Make sure Sun makes it to Kintaro safely. And don't come back till then. Got ya? Yeah, I hear ya. Loud and clear. The bowl is for the rain. I don't think so, man. It ain't raining inside and she's still wearing the bowl. Here's something for your journey. Our clan's treasured Haradaiko drum. Haradaiko? It's a weapon, but not really a weapon. This drum ain't for hurting anyone. It's for purifying evil spirits. Beat this drum when you encounter anyone haunted by evil spirits. Whoa, so it only works on bad guys. In a sense, yes. Thanks, Gramps. Guess it's time to adventure. I just hope there's not too much rhythm stuff in this game, and I'm pretty sure there's gonna be, because I am terrible at rhythm games, but we will see. Sounds good to me, Bakeru. Let's do this. Still doesn't mean I don't like rhythm games, I'm just terrible at them. Pretty much like every other game. And thus Bakeru and Sun set out on a perilous adventure to save Japan from Oracle Saitaro's evil deeds. So we're getting a pretty long setup for the beginning here. So that was all. Okay, so that was pure just set up the storyline. So we have easy, Aichi, which is normal. I guess they're giving us like an easy level, a level that they would consider normal, or is it like a level on easy difficulty and then a level on normal difficulty? A grand adventure awaits you. Get in some practice before setting off. Okay. So we can free roam camera, 360 degrees, and we move with the L button. Okay. Okay, we attack with R. I'm guessing the drum blocks. Okay, R seems to attack and R2 seems to... I'm guessing it's block. Honestly, controls are super good. Like, no joke, they're very, very tight. Not quite Mario feeling, but pretty close. Oh wait, you have to hit... So, like, does it hit faster if we alternate between right and left? I'm assuming it does. Like, but does there have to be a rhythm? Or can I just spam both? Or is it like right, right, left? Well, we'll figure it out. I'm trying to figure out, I can't play the drum because when well, at least it doesn't seem I can play the drum. Okay. L plus R double hit. Take down tougher enemies with a double hit. I don't know about you guys, but the frame rate looks a little wonky when you're jumping. Like the camera seems to be moving. Hold L and R. A charged double hit strikes the ground with a powerful blast. Pretty good. Is there something here if we, like, charge in this thing? Not really. Whoa, you scared me, though. I thought I was about to step into some you-know-what. Why, if it isn't Scoop, hello there. Bakeru is the Isun clan's revered sage Scoop. This is the Isun clan's revered sage Scoop. Oh, sup. Scoop travels the world to learn new things and acquire knowledge. Dude, that's so cool. I was never really good at studying. Nothing beats learning and knowledge. Knowledge is power, after all. But how you use it is up to you. Curiosity is an important quality to have. Next time you see me, just holler and I'll give you a good scoop. Oh, thanks, Scoop. You're the greatest. Dried bonito is said to be the world's hardest food. The fish meat is dried and purposely made moldy. Very little moisture gets left behind. I see. Okay. Oh, so he just leaves the book there. We can't pick it up. Okay, sure. Thanks for the knowledge on bonito. Not sure what the currency does yet, but we'll still pick up as much of it as we can. Got a souvenir, Tokyo Perfect Pendant. Found a Toshiba pendant. Okay. There are 3 souvenirs scattered throughout each stage. Find them all and take them home to remind you of your journey. Okay, so let's try and find these. Is there a lock on? Doesn't seem like there is. Can't beat these. Okay, can't break those. Use the Haraiko drum to guard. Repel attacks with perfect guard. Repel an enemy's attack by guarding at just the right moment. Okay. There we go. Perfect guard. You can dodge to perfect. That's a perfect dodge. That's a normal dodge. Go. Actually, the perfect guard, I want to check out the timing. Press L and R when successfully performing counterattack. Let's try this. Oops. Okay. Okay. Pretty easy. This guy respawns so you can use the warp drum. A mystery that enables the sand drum plus B to warp away. Okay. There we go. Oh, so no, that's not the end of the level. Okay. It's just a warp. I was like, holy crap, levels are short, but I guess they're not. Honestly, though, the game controls really well. Once you get used to it, the one thing, like I said, is there seems to be a jitteriness when you adjust the camera. I don't know if you guys see it, like, it just looks like jittery. Oh, we found another little dude. Drawn in by the scent of knowledge, well, there's a nugget of wisdom for you. There's a mannequin piss statue at the edge of the cliff in one of Japan's most remote locales, the Iya Valley. Going number 1 there was a test of metal in the old days. Interesting. How come I can't turn the camera here? So there are instances where the camera's locked. Here we're gonna have to shimmy along the ledge. Doesn't this look like there's a cutout door there? Oh, we found the second one of these. Oh, no, it's not the same thing. Oh yeah, it's a souvenir. Nice. Okay, so there's there's like 5 little poop dudes. The famous peen spot. So people knew about this? I had no idea that there was a famous peen spot in Japan. A game actually taught me something real. I guess I'll find another route. Do you have any Henge abilities besides your human one? Nope, I only have this human form that Gramps taught me. Then have you heard of a Henge license? What's that? Yeah, most likely this is what they're explaining to us, that we're able to shapeshift into different things. Allows you to shapeshift. If you get a license, you can use its Henge power. That's awesome. Since you're doing me a favor helping me on my journey, I think it's alright I give you the Isun clan's Henge license. What? You serious? I'll gladly take it. Okay, here goes. I grant you the shape-shifting Henge power. Man, it looks so serious when she does it. I'm actually totally excited for this game now. Like, I'm really excited for the full version. I think this is one I'm gonna want to play through. Like, I think I'm gonna want to play through a good part of it, if not the whole thing, on stream, or you know, depending on what else is coming out, because there's so much crap coming out. You know, we're gonna maybe start it on stream and I'll finish it on, you know, off camera as I do often. However, to hover in the air with our light body, you may become weaker, but you'll have uses on your journey. To retain your altered form, you need something called Bakeru energy. Bakeru energy is a strange energy found around all over the world. How funny is that the energy is named after our character? Right? Because we're called Bakeru, right? How the heck is Bakeru energy something in the world? Like, do you guys get it? Like, she's saying that this was already called Bakeru energy. Why would the energy that everyone uses be named after our particular character? I know I'm maybe going a little off track into details here, but it just feels like a bad move that they're called. Like, if she wouldn't say that it's an energy available everywhere throughout the world that everyone uses to maintain their forms, it would make sense that it would be called Bakeru energy. Bakeru, Shadow of the Ninja, Plucky Squire, and Goldman all look amazing. Yeah, honestly, for like, I'm as excited as anyone to get a new Switch, but I've got to say, we've been getting a decent influx of high-quality games in this last year that I really wasn't expecting to get. The only thing that's saddening me is that we're not getting a lot of the like third-party games I would like to play that I think would play awesome on the Switch. Like 2 Point Museum that was just announced, for the moment is not announced for the Switch because already 2 Point Campus had trouble running on the Switch. It runs, but you know, there were certain slowdowns. Didn't affect the gameplay because it's a strategy game, but like we're not getting the next one for the moment because most likely doesn't port well to the Switch. So it's things like that that are making me sad right now. But at the same time, I am super surprised with the quality of games we're getting. Like SteamWorld Heist, I wrote the review, I recorded the review, I just have left to edit it, so it should be coming out tonight. But like another 9 out of 10 game that we're getting that runs on the Switch, it's pretty, like at least this last year, we're still getting a decent influx of great games. Okay, so basically, yeah. So we were gonna transform back once we're out. I just want to beat the crap out of these guys first, so we can pick up some Bakeru energy, eh? Tanuki feign sleep. Tanuki feign faint when startled. This inspired a Japanese term tanuki neri, meaning tanuki sleep. It basically means plain dead. That's good to know. But they actually faint? That's weird. But you guys see it, right? It looks like the outline of a door. Don't let your Bakeru energy run out. There are narrow areas that can only be accessed during Isun's Henge transformation. You'll be returned to the entrance if your meter runs below. Okay, so we have to basically come here. Oh, dang. Okay, well, I had to not transform back, I guess. Okay, and you can actually double-click ZR, ZL, ZR to cancel it. Oh, that's funny. If you hit it towards the right, it turns toward the right, and if you hit it towards the left, it turns towards the left. So in this case, you have to not beat. You have to like really go with only one side at a time. Too many tutorial messages? Well, I'm thinking it's going to tone down in the future levels. Swoo1987, welcome to the channel. I don't know if you're watching the stream or a video, but welcome, my friend. Oh, found another hiya dude. Cafe au lait Day. June 1st is the World Milk Day, while October 1st is International Coffee Day. Mix them together to get Cafe au lait Day on August 1st, which is observed in Japan. Man, these little tidbits of like knowledge are insanely ridiculous, but great at the same time. Oh, this guy transforms into one. Burn dirt, charge hit. Yeah, Will. I sort of got that. You didn't need to tell me. I just want to get the thing over there. Wait a sec. Nice! So we 100%ed the level, right? Or are we missing one of... No, we're missing one of the guys. Dang. I missed one of the dudes. One of the Nuggets of Wisdom guys. There we go. Honestly, though, I am pleasantly surprised. I heard the game was good. It's feeling good so far. And I can't wait to try the other levels on the demo because, like I said, yes, there are a lot of tutorial stuff here, but hopefully the next levels are going to leave us alone a little bit with that. Strike the vessel to remove evil. Beat the drum on the vessel tower to get rid of the vessel troops. If you can't beat the drum, there may be some energy left in it. Writing on that. There we go. Stage cleared. Woo! We missed one of the dudes, though. Gonna have to come back. I don't know if my progress is gonna carry over. Thank you for playing the demo. More hanging abilities are available in the full game. Battle using different styles. Continue in the full version of the game. Let's go to stage select. Are they going to give us access to the other levels that we saw? Or are we like, was this it? Oh yeah, we have access to the other ones. We're not really done the demo. That was like a fake you're done the demo. Aichi. Yeah, that could be as well. They might be packing like all the tutorials into one level, but at the same time, let's say that is the intro level that gives you all the demo, that gives you all the information. It like, to me that's okay, because I mean the game, like earlier, Shadow of the Ninja, that's what I was complaining about. I'm like, it's throwing you into the game and doesn't really give you any knowledge whatsoever. Signs around the Christian in Japan really feature slogan safety first, but after. See, we really are like jumping a few levels ahead for the demo because this is number 16. So it's like this would be level, because if there's 5 per level, level 1 was like 1 through 5, level 2 would be like 6 through 10. So this is like level 4. So it's like jumping us directly to level 4. Oh yeah. The one thing I'm not too sure about yet is like, other than the guys that shot stuff at me, nothing seems to really be able to hit me. Like if I'm beating the drum, I'm like untouchable. Oh, that's the checkpoint Tanuki. Man, I love that this is a Tanuki game, by the way. If you guys don't know, I freaking love Tanukis. Like, I love, I was going to call them raton laveurs, because here in Quebec, in French, it's raton laveur. I love raccoons and I love Tanukis. I feel like we should be able to beat on the front of this. said no. Miso katsu origin. Miso katsu was created when people had the idea to dip fried pork cutlets into a miso-based sauce instead of the usual soy sauce-based sauce. Sure. I feel like this game has a, well, what does anyone know what Bakeru translates to? Like, is it like bakery or something cooking? Trash pandas? Man, I love raccoons. Don't insult my trash pandas, man. Why can't I jump there? Like, we see that there's coins there, but it's not letting me jump there. Aha! I just want to see, like, is there like a way down there? Oh no, you die. I'm like, hey, I can make it to the ledge. I'm trying to think about this like Elden Ring, man, where you can draw, like, they hide things by having to drop off weird parts of the stage. But I guess this isn't that kind of game. I went a little too deep there. Bad level design? I wouldn't go that far. I mean, I think it's just a more closed level game, and that, like, you probably make that mistake like I did once, and now you sort of know that, like, okay, that's not like, this game doesn't do that. So, like, you know, there's secrets, and then there's, like, that you went too far there. Like, I wouldn't call that pure bad level design. I would call it just like, okay, they could have teached it to you some other way, maybe. Oh, dang. Our Henge power is topped off. Oh, dang. Okay, so those guys can hit. on our little nugget here. Let's see what we get this time. Nagayota Castle has 2 golden Shashihoko fish statues that are coated in 18 karat gold. Combined, they contain 88 kilograms or 194 pounds of gold. Man, do you know how expensive that would be? Holy crap. Who wants to go steal some golden statues from a Japanese temple, guys? Because I think you'd be set for quite a while with that. Holy crap, man. That is a lot of gold. So I guess this is going to be a reoccurring concept of having to find those, like, sort of, like, items that unlock, like, the end of the level. Yeah, it's an early stream today, but we're still, by the way, we're still streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to be playing Castaway, which is the supposedly bite-sized Zelda-like, to see how it is. And for $7, I think it could be a really interesting pickup. Which, by the way, is not the same game I'd played before, which was Rusty Sword, which did have sort of like the same feel to it, but this is a different game. And these guys are... We gotta take out at least one of them. Oh, there we go. That unlocks the bell. Woo. You're glad I'm going to stream Castaway? I am too, man. I'm a huge Zelda fan, so, you know, anything Zelda-like, and I like bite-sized Zelda games too, and I mean, if you've watched a lot of my content, you also know I'm like a fan of 2D Zelda. I still love 3D Zelda. I love Breath of the Wild. I love Tears of the Kingdom. But my heart is really taken by 2D Zelda. See, that green fence is higher than the yellow guard. Wait a second. Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Yeah, but I think they just need something to delimit the zone. Like, they want the game to look open world, but to delimit the zone. So I think that, like, it's just... I get what you mean, though. I as well am not necessarily a fan of, like, invisible barriers in games, but the way the game is overall designed and how wonky the how wacky the movement is of the character when he attacks, I feel like they had to do this because he would, like, had they not put like invisible walls, you would be probably falling off in a frustrating way too often. See, but this is a little annoying that here you can't, like, sort of go back. And I fell off, because I'm a dumbass. What the heck? These guys are finally hitting me with their palms. I'm basically looking for... Honestly, I don't want to collect all the coins. I'm just looking for the collectibles, or whatever they call them. Souvenirs. Whoa, man. I'm actually getting hit frequently here. Thank you for the life. I wonder if... hold on, I didn't check. No, we still only have the eSHOP power. Because I imagine we're going to get transformations that are more varied than this. Like, the eSHOP power is obviously going to be very, like, situational. Like, it's going to be good for levels where you need to get from... Like, there's going to be an opening, a small opening or something like that. Well, I hope that he gets transformations that are more, like, generally useful. Because if not, having this energy gauge, like, always around just feels weird. Oh dang, he can actually disappear. I was too slow because I was holding my charged attack. Like, theoretically, I don't have to kill all these guys. I could just go beat the crap out of that and then go to the end of the level. But I'm sort of trying to play the most I can out of the demo. I think would I have the full game, I'd be like, F this, let's just get to the end. Oh, there, we found one of them here. We only found one souvenir here, I think, right, in this level? Oh my god, I knew that was gonna happen too. I'm like, why did I do that? I felt it. I couldn't recover before. Don't worry, we're not gonna kill everything again. I think we kept the we kept the thing and it's done. So we're just gonna go towards the end of the level. At least you sort of keep everything you unlock, so yeah, you can just like run through it the next time. I'm gonna do this just because it's fun. The smack. What? They didn't all blow up this time? Weird. Oh, what's up here though? Actually, yeah, this was weird. Oh, did we find this guy? No, we didn't. Well, eggshells. Same pattern. Oh. Did not know that all quail eggshells... Well, yeah, I guess they all look the same. But is he saying they have exactly 1-for-1 the same pattern? That would feel... That feels wrong. This one here. This guy here. Dang, okay, hold on. Hold on, I'm missing stuff. I'm missing stuff. Stop, stop, stop. Go back down. Nice. I knew it. I knew. We got 2 of the 3. Yeah, it doesn't have you redo, like, frustrating things that you managed to do, sort of. It does lower the difficulty of the overall game, but still. Wait a sec. No. Damn. Woo! The camera feels good, except that it seems to make the level look jittery if you're moving your character and the camera at the same time. The good news is, though, most of the time you don't have to do that. But it did feel a little weird on that, but the actual control on the camera is fine. It's just, I wonder why it makes the screen, at least to me, when I looked at the action, it felt jittery when I'm moving the camera and the character at the same time. So let's try this. I think this is a boss battle. I think they gave us a boss battle. So let's see what this plays out like. Honestly, like, I'm enjoying the way they're doing this demo. Because sometimes the demo gives you, like, the 2 first levels, and you're like, okay. But this one's actually giving you, like, a beginning level, a harder level, and I think now this is going to be a boss battle. From the description of it. Like, letting you feel like all the major sort of items of the game. Mega Takoyaki, the Battered King. Isn't takoyaki like a kind of squid? This isn't like what I imagined. Our enemy is bigger than a building.
Bakeru ya?
Oh, a battleship. The Bunbuku's full power. It's smackdown time, so we're gonna be in a battleship? Octopus. Okay. Squid. Squid octopus. My bad. Thank you. Takoyaki, though? Yeah, but... Man, feels so Power Rangers. This feels amazingly Power Rangers. That's another game I can't wait for this year. The Power Rangers beat 'em up. This is 100% Power Rangers. Holy crap, okay. Piloting the Bunbuku. Ultimate mode Bunbuku. Battle using the Tanuki's clan's ultimate weapon. Right punch, left punch. Okay. Is that R is block? L sidestep? ZL ultimate special. Man, this is awesome. I'm sorry. Yeah, man, it's like it's a freaking kaiju battle, man, and we're in like a Power Rangers like battle mech, like a Zord. Oh dang! F you, brah. Come here, get some. Come get some. Whoa! God dang it! That's awesome. Like... One, two, three. I love the, like, wrestling count. 4, 5, 6. Coming back for more, bro. Let's do this. Ouch. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Dang. Okay, he beat our ass down like in one freaking. We got him. What? Hold on. There's a Karate Kid beat 'em up coming in a few weeks. Yeah, it's published by Game Mill. I did see it. Game Mill has the rights, the publishing rights to all the Karate Kid shit. It's very sad. However, the developer is different this time than the previous one. So don't forget, Game Mill is only a publisher. The problem is they publish. Apparently, they give like impossible time frames for the developers to pop out the games, and they actually don't care about the quality, so they necessarily won't give them the time. But I know. I saw that too, Martin. It did look good, and look, the first Cobra Kai game is not bad, by the way. The first Cobra Kai game is just an okay beat 'em up if you like the franchise. Like, if you put it on scales of beat 'em ups on the Nintendo Switch, it's in the lower ranks, but it's not broken. The second one is total garbage. Okay, they broke it. But so it's not like Game Mill has never put out an okay game. They have. It's just that their track record is not so great. And when it's bad, it's like really, really bad. So we have one last thing to try, the shooting, which is Kochi, and we will see. But yeah, so the only thing I'm going to say is wait till the reviews come out. If I buy it, the one thing is I know this is sad because I'm a huge fan of Cobra Kai and the Karate Kid like movies and show. So normally, like a game like that would be super high on my scale of I want to play it as soon as it comes out. However, I will play it only if nothing else is coming out that week that I want to play more. If not, I myself will wait for reviews and then play it if it seems to be decent. Like, just, you know, normally I review things myself, but that's one that I would just wait to see that it's not getting like 2s or 3s. If it's getting anything above like a 6, I'm gonna decide for myself. And even if it gets like a 2 and a 3, I would still pick it up, but I'd wait for it to be like on sale. Because I do not want to give Game Mill my money. As I don't think anyone should give Game Mill their money when they put out a terrible game. If you get what I mean. Like, the point is, don't support awful games, because that's why they keep doing them. Because they take huge licenses that people know. They make a game that probably costs them dirt money, because it just runs the basics. And even if it doesn't sell great, it sells enough to make them money. That's the strategy. It's like, take a huge franchise that's going to sell based on the name of the franchise, make a mediocre game that's going to cost you very little to make, and even if sales are not great, by the time people pick up that it's totally garbage, you've sold enough to make money. That is their strategy, by the way, at Game Mill. That it's like super obvious. They're basically banking on the fact that if we put enough money to make this game good, what are the chances that it's going to get recognized and we're going to sell enough of them to make more money than if we make a bad game that costs little and we make every time a decent amount of money. But that's what I'm saying. Yeah, but I mean, and that's fine to have that. And I agree with you. Problem is that they sell probably a lot of games to parents and to people that don't watch YouTube reviews and stuff like that. But at the same time, if everyone says, "Oh, it doesn't matter, I'm gonna buy the game anyway," because they're gonna, like, too many people are gonna buy the game, I personally find I would be contributing to the problem. But so I'm still gonna not buy the game, at least not at full price. Like when I bought Kong, I bought Kong because I wanted to play it for fun. We haven't had time because there's too many good games coming out, and I'm not gonna not play a good game to play a shit game, okay? But I bought Kong when it was on liquidation for like $10. You know what I mean? So I'm like, at least, and I bought a physical cartridge, so it probably cost them almost as much to make the freaking box and cartridge as I paid. But, you know, that's what I'm just saying is that, like, I'm if I buy it, it's either because it's absolutely dead that week and there's no other good game, Or, like I said, I wait till it's on sale. Or it turns out to be decent. If it turns out to be decent, I'll buy it. Because the only, like, you have to vote with your money. You know what I mean? Like, we can't vote in, like, in a capitalist society, you don't vote on what private companies do. But you do vote with your money. You know what I mean? So you support the things that you think companies are making the right decisions on, and you don't for companies that are making the wrong decisions. At least that's the way I feel. Okay, so left, right, we shoot left, right, and then we can barrel roll, or we can shoot the two together. The meter, we can fire a huge laser with ZR, okay. And it refills over time, and the bomb we launch, up to 3 bombs can be used. So we get like a... I'm gonna say like it's a shmup, but it's a shmup along the whatchamacallit, Space Harrier style shmup. Controls are very smooth and very crisp, by the way. Just I'm surprised. I was expecting it to be slightly more sluggish than this, but no. You can move very quickly, very efficiently. Holy crap! I have to show you guys something after. Guys, remind me, someone in the chat, when I'm done playing this demo, which is after this level, someone say Mega Man in the chat, okay? Because someone say Mega Man to remind me to show you what I finally freaking got today after more than a year delay. Oh, we can hold them down. This is so much better. We can hold it down. Oh, I should fire off the laser, shouldn't I? That's... Oh, okay, we can hold down the big laser. Totally forgot about the big laser. Like, you know, to be honest, it's fun. And this is probably, I guess, a beginner level of this style of gameplay. But if you're a shmup fan, it's like on the easy scale. Just giving you a heads up here. Like, if you play a lot of shmups, it's not gonna... It's fun, it works, but it's like... Whoops. But it's fun that you get these different gameplay modes. Like, honestly, I was already finding it good with the platforming. Oh, nice. We automatically get the 3 souvenirs. I don't know if there's something that determines if you get 1, 2, or 3. Or is it just like for this level, they give you all 3? Or is it based on like your score? Mega Man, I see it. Yeah, I thought the level was going to be longer, so that's why I thought I was going to need a reminder, but since it was actually fairly short... So we're 47 prefectures with over 60 stages. Man, this is going to be a long-ass game. I am super excited, guys. I'm super excited. I'm glad this is finally getting a localization. And okay, yeah, what I want to show you guys, I ordered this like last year in September or October. They were supposed to come out in Q4 of 2023, and I finally got my Jada Mega Man figures. Let me switch to a bigger camera for a second. Testing, testing. Yeah, okay. I put my headset on the bigger camera. Yeah, like they are honestly looking super nice. The first wave is Mega Man, Fireman, and Iceman. They honestly look super nice. Like for action figures for Mega Man, that is they are really really looking good. And I'd ordered because and these they the Mega Man figures are what was holding up the shipment, okay? Because like I bought everything at once, and to get the free shipping, everything had to ship at once. So I've been waiting for over a year, but I finally got my Street Fighter 2 Chun-Li and Ken figure that I had ordered at the same time. Because I already have Ryu and who's the other one that's out? Fei Long. So now I have to pick up the new ones. I have to pick up Bison, Dalsim. Is there anyone else that's out? Bison, Dalsim. No, I think those are the two that are out. Bison, Dalsim, and there's a wave 2 of the Mega Mans. There's actually a wave 3 coming, but wave 2 is out, wave 3 is coming. So I don't collect a lot of figures anymore. I've toned way, way, way back. I know, Chun-Li too, man. Bruh. If we're talking about video game crushes, Chun-Li's been there for a while. I mean, there's something about a woman that can kick your ass that is like so special. we're getting a little weird here, but yeah. Thanks. Yeah, thanks. I'm a huge Turtles fan too. So the only figures actually I'm still collecting, by the way, are I stopped collecting pops. Marvel Legends, I'm like super selective if I do pick any up, but I'm like I've almost stopped completely. Um, I'm still collecting Spawn because I love Spawn. Like that's one of my underrated heroes that I think should really come back. But Spawn is I'm still collecting, but like once again, I'm being very selective. I'm not buying all of them because a lot of them are sort of rehashes of old figures. Yeah, I saw the TMNT pops, the 90s ones. Yes, I did. They're really making me feel like getting back into pops. By the way, I didn't sell all my pops. I kept about, I would say like eight, I'm counting like 8, 16, like somewhere around 25 to 30 pops I kept, and I kept like the really gaming centric ones. So I have like the two guys from Contra, Bill and Lance. I've got like all my retro Mega Man pops. I've got Ratchet and Clank. I've got Spyro. A lot of the Crash Bandicoots. I've got an X-Men 97 one. I do want to pick up those, but I'm waiting to get them on sale somewhere. Yeah, I know it's coming back, but it's having a rough time, man, because he's having trouble finding a director. He's having trouble finding a writer. Um, Todd McFarlane is a super creative and awesome artist, but I and I'm talking like totally out of left field here, but with how much trouble he has getting things on track for that, I feel like he might be a person that might be slightly hard to work with. Maybe from the creative perspective, you know what I mean? Because a director is not going to want a producer on a movie that is like controlling everything he's trying to do. And I feel that he got so burned with the first movie that he's maybe going overkill on this one. Oh my God, Rodrigo, man, you're going far off there. Chun-Li did to my 5-year-old self things that few women have managed to replicate ever since. The things going on in your mind, man. I would not like to be there. But yeah, I feel that that's what's happening. I feel that he's scared of a repeat of the 97 movie, which, by the way, isn't as god awful. the biggest problem with the 97 movie is it's very campy. And it doesn't go like it's something that's going to sound weird, but it's not dark enough. Like the settings are dark, filmed in dark settings, but the campy nature of the movie makes Spawn feel too much like a normal hero and not an anti-hero. Because the beauty of Spawn is that he's like a darker Batman. He's like Batman, but even darker. He does bad shit in the comics from time to time. Like if you cross him on a bad day, he's murdered people in the comics. Like especially early on, like he's just like he was an assassin for hire. He doesn't give a crap about people. And in the movie, like other than Wanda and his kid, and well, her kid, he doesn't give a crap about no one. You know what I mean? And he sort of acts as a protector, but anyway, he's like he's basically what you call it a sociopath. You know, like if you look at Al Simmons is a sociopath. Like he only feels remorse for things that he cares about. But anyway, whatever. Um, the CH Humor skits on the YouTube Dropout page. I'll try and check that out, man. But yeah. Okay. Enough about Chun Li's awesome thighs and stuff. Let's get back to the demos. We're gonna play Guayota first, okay? Because it came out this week, and I think maybe more people are interested a bit in this one than maybe the other ones. Well, not interested, but we'll have time. College humor, okay, that's pretty good. Or Punisher. But even Punisher is less sociopathic, I would say, than Spawn. But it depends what version of the Punisher. But yeah, if we're looking at like original Frank Castle, what did already go down to 10%? What are you talking about, Tony? Okay, let's jump into a new game here. So this is supposed to be like a top-down adventure puzzle game. Think of Zelda without combat. Okay, there's not supposed to be any. Are you talking about what game are you talking about? Like the Mark Tony? Oh, Guayota? Yeah, but it might be a marketing strategy because it wasn't it coming out today. I think today's maybe the last day that it's going to be 10% off. Give me a sec. I'll check.
1506 of the Common Era. The Crown has asked for your help.
Yeah, I think it's a release strategy. I think it's a release strategy. It's till August 23rd.
Searching St. Brendan's Island, which, according to legends, is paradise on Earth. Your role in such a wondrous adventure will be to record each discovery that is made on that island. It is said that this island lies somewhere near the Canary Islands. So you depart on a ship to the island of Tenerife to gather more information. After your arrival, you talk to the natives of the island, who tell stories about a mysterious island located to the west. They say that it is surrounded by a thick fog that prevents anyone from reaching its shores. It is said that the secret to getting there is not to wish for it. Those who claim to have reached the island were either sailing aimlessly or the tides swept the ship away while they slept. Having gathered this information, you depart westward on a caravel in search of the legendary island. After a few hours at sea, you gaze upon the thick fog, and you venture through it. You fold the sails and wait until dusk. When the night arrives, you and your partners go to sleep, hoping that the trick works. You fall into a deep sleep.
This, I think, is a Spanish-made game, if I'm not mistaken. I'm wondering, did any reviews come out yet on the big review sites? No, there's no score yet. We can't jump or anything for the moment, by the way. So no buttons have been working. I've been trying randomly. You're finally awake. You took your time, huh? You look rather disoriented. My name is Nicolas. I'm a chronicler by vocation, in case you do not remember. You came here just when I arrived from the top of the mountain. Better keep you up to date on the events. We arrived here a few hours ago and decided to separate in order to explore the island. I was accompanying Rodrigo and Arquebusier. Hey, we have a Rodrigo. To the top of the mountain, we went through that path over there. At the summit lies a stone temple. It doesn't resemble anything we have seen on the other islands. It looks like it was made by a far more advanced civilization. We went inside, but Rodrigo decided to go on his own, so I could come back and check if you were finally awake. I had a pretty rough time on the way back. Not only was the path steep, but the earth decided to start shaking all of a sudden. I was lucky to keep my balance and avoid getting hit by falling rocks. When I arrived, the paths of Leopoldo and Aurelio were blocked because of the earthquake. I'm afraid that the only available path is the one that leads to the top of the mountain, and well, I've been here examining this huge stone slab until the moment you arrived. I know you're not someone very fond of action, but would you mind checking on how Rodrigo is faring up there? It's been a while since we went our separate ways, and he shouldn't have been back to report the situation by now. I would go myself, but I'm afflicted by the pains of old age, and I'm sure that you would be faster. Oh, and take this torch. You'll need it, as you can see anything without a proper light. Furthermore, for some mysterious reason, the fires inside the temple are very hard to extinguish, so you will not have to worry about being alone in the dark. Although I couldn't help but feel that someone was watching me from the shadows. Don't worry though, it's probably just my imagination. Anyway, I don't feel like going back there again. To be honest, I much prefer sunlight and the smell of ink and paper. Time to work. Take note of anything that seems interesting to you. I will come back to check on you in a while, but before that, I will finish investigating the stone slab. The sun symbol in it looks familiar to one in the temple of some way. Goodbye. No, we do not want more story. Okay, let's just, I think this is this. Yeah, capture. Okay. So, puzzle games take pictures of everything that might... "10 out of 10 game already because there's a Rodrigo." Wait a sec, bro. Before you get ahead of yourself, he might be dead when we get up there. That might change things. Because Rodrigo has not come back. We might get in there and see a Rodrigo like shish kebab. I guess we have to go that way. Someone dies right away. Yeah, the angles, the fact that it gives you like a very specific angular view is good. Okay, so basically we have to bring light in front of these things. Oh, there's another one there. Okay. This could be the magic or solar deity of the Gaunchus. I must make note of this. Yeah, the artwork's nice. The flame doubles as a health bar. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, same as you. I'm assuming that if we lose a part of the torch, we're probably it's like taking a hit. So let's see. So it seems like these different rooms. I wonder if the whole game's gonna be like that, where we get to like a central room, then we have to unlock like 5 different puzzles, get access to the next one, and so forth. Like, we have to find a spot that lights them all up. So basically, like, we have to see where we can drop it. Oh, wait. Okay. Got it. Got it. I was like, you light up 2, it gives you access to the bridge. Then we light up the other 2 here. Okay. It gives us access to this bridge. It seems that all the glistening stones are related to magic. It's also fun that it teleports you back to the room so you don't have to like walk your way back. I think that's going to be really important, especially if the puzzles get like longer. Because, you know, sometimes like a game that makes you walk back becomes like, what the heck? You know what I mean? You can do that, or what's even better often is if you link like an exit that brings you right back to the beginning of the room. But that design-wise is much more complex. So I think they're doing the best second option here, which is like... Now it's going to stay because the light's in the right place. And that was a trap. So I guess that's something we need to know. Okay, so you see, no warning whatsoever.
You are lost. You advance through the corridors of a room, surrounded by nothing.
Oh, maybe this is part of it.
You hear whispers and other sounds.
You might already be dead, Rodrigo. We haven't seen you yet. You might already be dead.
You have lost track of how much time you've been wandering in the dark.
So I didn't die. I didn't die. Press B to dash forward. Do it against a crystal wall. Isn't... Oh, I think this is us dead, right? Because we're back here. So there are more types of traps that shoot water. But I didn't die. See, it was part of the game. Oh, is this Rodrigo? We might have our answer here. No, this is the old dude. This is Nicolas. What the hell is that thing on top of you? It's some kind of spirit? Are you saying that it saved you from losing your mind when you were left in the dark? But how's that even possible? I thought the fire could not die inside those temples. Shiny water. I wonder if that is the only way of extinguishing fires inside the temple. Hold on, let us go back to the topic of the spirit above your head. So it was hidden in a room behind a wall. I see that there was a mural in that room. You copied it, right? Let me take a look at it. Fascinating. It depicts a group of monks locking someone behind the walls. At least they look like monks, or one thing for sure, they are dressed differently from the poor soul who suffers this terrible act. I'm guessing that spirit, one of the people who were walled up. I heard. Oh, okay, I guess that is really bad to read. I guess that spirit. No, there shouldn't be a second that. I guess that spirit is one of the people who were walled up. I heard the Canarians call those benevolent spirits Maxios, and that they hold some connection with their deities. Perhaps it is one of them. You don't need two that's. Anyway, how could something so vile happen in a holy place like paradise? Perhaps it was a wicked individual who deserved such a punishment. I have no idea. But you should be careful. Until we are certain of what's going on here, I would not let anyone else see your new companion. There's no need to unsettle anyone. Well, I'll go and clear the way to the rest of the temples. You should be done when you finish here. Until then. No, goodbye. We do not want to talk to you any more than we need to. We're here for the puzzles. 10 out of 10 dialogue. Do we have to get poisoned? Okay, no, we took a hit there. Oh, we can dash. Like, I'd have liked it, like, I thought we could only dash through the walls. I know I'm at 1 hit point. God dang it. I died again. Like, see, that was unclear. That I thought maybe I just had to get fumigated again or whatever it is. So it's like when you die, although I don't die because I'm still here and I'm still alive. It's like you get a chance to solve the puzzles a different way. I get it. We need to grab this thing. Because this one only has one lit up, and only has the potential for one. And now we need to go bring it back to the other place. But we have two lit up. Okay. I guess we have to redo that. Got it open. So I'm not sure if there's an advantage to solving it one way or the other way. So there was more than one shaman working on carving the murals. I wonder how many levels we're gonna get or how many puzzles we're gonna get. I guess we got our answer. I think this is going to be a fun game if you enjoy puzzle games. And it's an interesting concept there where when you die, you don't really die. It's just you have to solve the puzzles in a different way. I just wonder if there's a way back. Like, let's say you can't solve the puzzle in the other form. It's Spanish for Toyota? I don't think so, my man. Is it? Like, you guys are messing with me, right? Because I know I have Spanish heritage, but I am very terrible at Spanish. I speak way better German than I speak Spanish. You guys are messing with me, man. Yeah, I know. I know it was most likely a play on like the fact that, you know, T pronunciations, but Guayota doesn't translate to anything from what I can see from Google Translate. Like Spanish to English, it's not yeah. I know Toyota is Toyota, man. It's a company name. I mean, it's not translating. But I was wondering if it was like maybe. I'm just bad. But I was pretty sure he was messing with me, but I was actually trying to see if there was a translation. What does Bakeru mean? Does Bakeru translate to anything in Japanese? Since I'm on Google Translate. Bakeru just basically means transform. Yeah. Just so I guess that it's just weird that the character's name is Bakeru. Now it makes sense that it's called Bakeru Energy, since it basically means transformation energy, basically, or transform energy. But at the same time, it doesn't make sense that your character is called Bakeru. MMAC, I like the idea that isn't the end. You found a goodie while cleaning your attic the other day. What did you find while cleaning your attic the other day, my man? But yeah, so we got to finish another demo. So we got to finish Guayota. Do we have time for one more? Oh yeah, I was starting to complain a bit about Volgar. Volgar the Viking, the only thing that really annoys me so far is that not only are the levels incredibly tough, you have checkpoints within the levels. However, you also have lives, and if you lose all your lives, you have to start back from the beginning of the whole level, not the last checkpoint. And that I'm finding frustrating with the game. Like I said earlier, if you're going to make your game super hard, I think the concept of lives, like I prefer a game that is super hard, but there's no more any concept of lives and continues, or at least not finite continues and lives. Because I find that nowadays that just creates an unneeded frustration. Guayota 7.8 out of 10, too much death. Well, I honestly, like, to judge a game like this, I think it has a lot of potential. So I'm glad that they put a demo so that you sort of know what you're getting into. But you definitely need to play the whole game to evaluate it. Because if the puzzles continue getting very complex and interesting and they add in new mechanics to the puzzles, it can get a super high score. However, if there aren't enough puzzles, if things stay too basic, then it's not. You know what I mean? And that's definitely a game you're gonna have to play like all of the game to know how to score it. Which is probably true for like 95% of games. You know what I mean? However, there are games where after like the first hour or two, you're already set in sort of a score, like a range. You know, like sometimes after an hour or two, you're like, okay, this is an 8 or above, and finishing the game, we'll see how much originality they can come up with to see, does it hit that 8.5? Does it hit that 9? Other games like this, I would say, like, it could be a 6, but it could make its way up to an 8 or a 9. It all depends on how original the game's going to be. Oh my god, don't talk about that lady that sued Elden Ring. That is the stupidest shit ever. I'm replaying Elden Ring. And I think that's maybe why Volgar the Viking, I was getting frustrated with it, because I'm playing right now Elden Ring on PC and Volgar the Viking. And I'm playing two extremely difficult games like at the same time. Yeah, someone is suing Elden Ring because they said that basically it's too hard, and which means that they don't have access to the full game. Okay, and they say that there are also hidden content in the game that people haven't managed to access yet because the game is too hard. But what she's actually talking about is like artifacts or ideas that didn't make their way into the final product of the game, but that developers don't take the time to delete the code. You know what I mean? Because if you guys don't know, there's often, like, when you see bugs and sort of falling through the worlds and things like that, it's like, it's not always like this is way too simplifying it, but sometimes bugs are also due to sort of parts of the game that didn't make it into the final version of the game. Sometimes games actually, they just close off sections, and theoretically there was something behind there. You saw this happen a lot in early World of Warcraft. You could glitch into like old Ironforge. I don't know if anyone played original WoW, but there was a way to glitch into old Ironforge, which was what the developers wanted to Ironforge to look like before Ironforge became its final version. And it's too much trouble to go through the code and try to delete the stuff that brings you there. It's easier to just like block it off. Okay? And basically, it's like you're suing Blizzard for not giving you access to old Ironforge in the game because it's in the code. You know what I mean? The reason I'm talking about that is it's making a parallel. It's like, but why do you want to access to a part of the game that isn't finished? But the person there doesn't understand that and says that that's not true, and that basically there's a whole other part of the game that is still currently inaccessible because people aren't good enough to get there. And it's like just stupid shit. Like, what the heck, you know? Anyway, it doesn't make sense. Honestly, it doesn't make sense. Okay, let's start Morkull. Now, if my wife is probably going to finish pretty soon, and when she does, we're probably going to have to stop. I know, wife aggro. But basically, however, let's start this game because this one looks freaking good. Like, from the images I saw, this one looks insane. And I'm a better cook. Easy. Even she would tell you I'm like a million times a better cook. I used to work in restaurants. And I'm not trying to sound like I'm not professionally super trained, but I am a pretty good cook. What is all of this? Okay, I can take all this shit off. Okay, sorry guys. Okay, let's start this. Morkull. The only thing is this one's coming out like early 2025, so we're still like a while off of this one, which is why I didn't prioritize it, although it looks extremely interesting. I'm talking to you. You've given me a hand with getting out of here. I appreciate it, but I don't know how someone like you receives such an honor. Anyway, I'm going to give you a little bit of context. I'd like to see the world. I have big plans like world conquest. I'm a villain after all. Those damn developers trapped me inside this game and I can't get out on my own. I love this fort with like this fort wall breaking. So I'm forcing you to collaborate and help me get out of here. At least you suffer the consequences. If you close the game, a kitten will die. I love that. If you close the game, a kitten will die. My God. I'm the god of death. I shall fulfill my destiny. It'll all be your fault. Could you hurry it up? Some of us have more important things to be doing. Remember the kitty. Great, let's go. Okay, so we can play with the D-pad here. Give me a second. So we're switching controllers. Whew. My lord, I see you're trying to escape from the dungeons. As you know, I can not tolerate such a breach of the rules. Well, if it isn't my favorite guard. Relax, Juggy. Those video game developers have already come to bail me out. Hee hee hee. What? I do not know what a developer is, nor a video game. Nor a bail. I shall have to do some research. This all sounds very suspicious. In the meantime, stay put, please. Yes. Okay, the only thing so far that I don't like is that the jump is sort of floaty. But I don't want to judge it too quickly. I like crisper jumps. Okay, that was obvious we were gonna die. Do I have a dash? Because you didn't teach me to do nothing else, bro. Maybe I wasn't supposed to come up here? Maybe I was supposed to go down first. I guess so. Be careful be careful where we fall. I don't want to split my head open because of you. Okay, so we can look down. Okay, so we have like an up punch. You've obtained a key. I don't know if this is like an early demo. The one thing is the animations lack a little bit of smoothness too. Like I'm liking the visual design of the world. These developers must have guessed that I could escape and set me up. But we repositioned the box collider and continue our journey without any problem. Lucky for you, I have basic programming skills. Like, I don't know how deep they're going to go into this whole, like, we're in a video game type thing. Okay, so we block with R. And we can perfect block. Now you can help me ordering around, cancel my vacation. How exciting, Alfred. My dearest henchman, are you excited? I'm in ecstasy. Anyway, since its capture, the Ragast has changed. Galat has taken over and is living La Vida Loca in Morkull's penthouse. Perhaps it'd be nice to stop him, or do something useful. Ugh, it can't be bothered. Can't I just skip all that? My lord, this is serious. We now control all the henchmen. You have no allies in the Ragast. And why aren't you under Galat's control? Script requirements. Well, let's go get Galat. We'll fight our way through. Yes, because you're in this too. I need you to move me, remember? Gotta get out of the gift by any means necessary. Take this, it will come in handy in case you get beaten up. So when you're playing so badly that you're about to get killed, or for the 10th time, do us a favor and use these. They are very healthy. So L is going to be, I guess, our health pots. So, Brum Brum. Okay, so now we do get a dash. There we go. So I like the concept of the fourth wall breaking. Game has a lot of potential on certain things. For the moment, though, I'm just not convinced how much of a like overall great game it might be. We're gonna have to wait and see. And I'm wondering if like maybe the animations aren't finalized. What are you doing here? I told you not to move. In short, I'm finishing the paperwork to get him out. But those at the top are not very comfortable with the idea of him wandering around. So try not to make any noise. You should still be in your cell. I will not try to think badly of you and assume you are lost. It is easy to get lost in this kingdom. Okay, we can't beat his ass. Yeah, the text font is not too good. Like, it's not very good for reading. And I know it's weird because the whole concept of text is reading, and it looks good, but it's not a good text for reading a lot of stuff in the game. Why does this say why? I guess these are combos. They're teaching you the different combos. Ouch. Oh, dude. What the hell? What happened there? I don't know, was that because I ran out of life? Because I thought I was blocking. Double jump. Oh, god dang it. Am I stuck? Hello. I think this game needs a little bit of work. Because I don't know if I'm supposed to be stuck like this, but... This is freaking funny. It's just like, I don't want to have to restart the whole game to get out of it. So can I just die? Wait, let's see in the options. Guess we have no choice. Yeah, it's super wonky for the moment. I hope this is like an early build because like I said, it's only out in January of 2025. The only thing is if you have a... Okay, I'm going to say something mean, but if you know your game is wonky like this, you shouldn't be putting out a demo because like some people are going to try this, be like, hey, the game's broken, and not even give you a chance to try the full one. So I'm hoping that this is just like... We'll wait for the full one to be out. But yeah, I found it weird that a demo was already available for a game that's only coming out in January. You know what I mean? Like, it just felt weird. Let's just try to get really quickly back to the same place. Because I still would like to see what this game has to offer. So we're gonna try this really quickly. Yeah, like exactly. To me, like a demo, like a demo should be as polished as the final product will be, but just like 1 or 2 levels. But I think it did say at the beginning that this is not a finalized product, or was that the previous one that said that? Like Guayota, I think, said it. They said this is not like this might not be representative of the final product. I know I had trouble hitting that time. Yeah, we're good. Thank you. Let's go. It's just that if a game isn't representative of the final product, it's not that it's bad. It's just that you're shooting yourself in the foot. Like you're 100% shooting yourself in the foot because, like I said, some people are gonna try this and just make up their mind this is a broken game, and like they won't even give it a second thought to try the game once it's done. Like that. Why did I do a different combo that time? Is there someone left that I didn't... Oh, yeah. Like a dude here. Dang. So I guess we went the wrong way, because like I didn't see any way other... Well, there was like a choice at the top, but I didn't see any other way after that. You remember Altered Beast songs? I don't remember the songs from Altered Beast. Like, I remember they were pretty freaking good for the time, but I don't... Like, I know when I used to play the game, it used to hype me up, the songs, but I don't remember them well enough to, like, say, yeah, I remember the song. Yeah, at least you keep your powers. It just, like, sort of... You have to walk your way back, which does feel a little bad at the same time, but... Like, I'm not sure where I'm supposed to go from there. That feels a little bad. Like, was there, like, a platform to the left? Like, to the, like, upper left? I didn't see one. To the right? Okay. I'm gonna try to look a little... better, let's say. But... Oh, is this okay? Oh, man, I think that's a checkpoint. I thought it was like a teleporter. God dang it. So we won't have to go back all the way anymore. Oh, still not that close by, but okay. Oh, I see here. My God, that was visually not very obvious, though. Yeah, you can pan the can up, but still, like, well, you can, but not while you're jumping. So I would have had to stop, and by then, like, you would get, like, destroyed. Welcome home, my lord. As I said, Galata is waiting for you inside. Our science are in a bedroom. Not that I care. No, it's not a secret to anyone. Stupid Galata, I've never liked him. He's always been a real brute, but he's been a good workmate. Got a word that there's a feeling. Okay. I just want to see what's down here. What the heck? Ouch. Hold on. We jump down? No. Like, I feel that they're... Oh, no! Okay. What? Like, okay, all these blind drops are a little abusive. Like, no offense, but all these blind drops are really, really abusive. Okay, actually, let's go talk to Galat. Maybe that's just like a secret passage, but... No, I can't touch the spikes, but no, you cannot, theoretically. It's like super... Okay. Okay, types of attacks. Normal attacks without fear of death. You can stand in front and use your shield. Skill. You're going to need some skill to do the parry. If you don't have it, take it off. Take it off. Unblockable. How can we roll in this game? Oh, whoa, whoa. Yo, stop that. Damn, I've wasted 2 of my health pots. I got my, like, because I know I was locked in some kind of super power attack. Like, the combat system doesn't feel that super good. And it's not because I'm dying, it's because, like, there seems to be, like, a lag between what you do. Yeah, I know that, but... yeah. Oui. J'arrive là dans pas long. Quoi? Ouais. Ugh. Yeah, you've got to stun him on his like blockable attacks. No, it's not Elden Ring lag though. It's like just general lag. It's not bad. It's just like you've got to get used to it. What the heck? See, like there, that was like laggy as fudge. Like that was laggy as fudge right there. One more time. I can't press L. The game bugged again. Ah, the game bugged again. I can't do anything. I can't block. I can't do my potion. Now it's starting over the fight. And I still can't heal, and I still can't block. Ugh. I sort of hate you a little right now. There's no health bar. I don't take damage. It bugged again. Who develops this? Oh my god. Can you guys guess the name of this, of the freaking name of the developer's studio? No. It's just really like, the name of the developer is this. If you read it, it's in the chat. This is the name. To me, it's just freaking hilarious. Yeah, I know she did. Well, no, she asked me if she could take the time to do something. If she had, if I was gonna finish like right now, or if she had time to go do something really quick. So, but like, yeah, no, but I don't want to be too hard because I do think this is an early build. So I'm gonna reserve final judgment. But a quick word out, like honestly, and like I'm not like an all-knowing whatever, but any developer looking to put out a demo, make sure that, like, if you're only putting out a couple of levels and you want to really put it out early, I would say just like make sure they're polished. Like, you don't have to put a lot out, but like the part you do put out there has to be like freaking polished, because right now, to me, it makes me feel like, what's the chance this game's going to turn out good? And it could still turn out good. You know what I mean? But what are the chances after seeing this? How many people are going to give this game a second chance if this is the thing you... never. I thought maybe it would keep our checkpoint, but no. F that. I'm not going through that again. Not going through that again. And I mean, it's one boss, you know, like there's... It's actually a kart racer. They want to surprise you. Yeah, I don't think so. YouTube has to do something about this, man. The stupid reaction button hides the lowest comment down below, and I hate that because I'm always missing a word in the comment. But yeah, no, I mean, they shouldn't. Now we didn't have time to get to gory the cuddly damage demo, but this one too looked weird as heck. Like it looks like it's like a humanoid cat fighting unicorns, and to me it just looked freaking insane. It looked like someone made the game on an acid trip. But I do sort of want to try this one. But tomorrow we're going to be playing Castaway. So tomorrow's stream is at the usual time-ish, like between 6 and 7, somewhere there. But and this is a big maybe. Maybe I'll do an earlier stream. But I do feel like doing an eShop deals video instead. And that's the problem. Because like I said this week, I wanted to do a lot more surprise streams. But what I ended up doing is working on more content. You know what I mean? So I don't think it's a negative thing, but I wound up working on more content and honestly enjoying a bit of Elden Ring because I'm on vacation this week and it was going to be my only time to put in like serious hours into Elden Ring. And since I was starting from scratch, like you know how the if any of you play the game, you know how grindy it is in the beginning of the game. Like till you get a few gear items, till you get a few levels. It's like a grindy start to a game. Great game, not dissing it in any way. It's just the start is grindy, and then it really once you have a few levels, you know, like I would say like level 20 and something, then you can really start exploring and you can go to different parts of the world and not just get one shot by anything. Um, you didn't watch me play the ninja game. Was it any good? Yeah, it was very good. The ninja game. The first ninja game, I really liked it, and there will be a full demo out. I am embargoed, so I can only talk about what's in the demo, but there will be a review in the first few days that it releases, or even upon release. Um, but which is why I played the demo with you guys today, so we can actually talk about the game because it feels good. Yeah, I wanted to make myself a little happy this week too. We hit 20,000 subscribers. I wanted to do a bunch of stuff, but then I started working on stuff, and like I wanted to replay Pokemon One, but I actually looked at how many hours a normal playthrough of Pokemon One is, even if you're going fast. Like I'm not talking speed runner fast, but even if you're going fast, it's like a 20 to 25 hour playthrough. So I was like, oh, dude, that's going to be like 3 days of only streaming Pokemon. And right now, I was just like, how many people are going to really want to watch an original playthrough of Pokemon Red? Even though it's on a real Game Boy cartridge, like, you know what I mean? Like, and it's my original Game Boy cartridge from when I was like 11 years old. Like I bought this and I was 11. I remember the day I bought it, my cousins came over from Ottawa, like down, and they were like, "Hey, dude, did you play this awesome game Pokemon?" And I was like, "Awesome game Pokemon? What are you talking about?" Because back in the day, it's not like today. You didn't have YouTube, you know. So I was like, "What are you talking about? Is the game's good?" I thought that was for babies. They're like, "No, man, the Pokemon's super fun. Like it's like awesome." So we went down to Zellers back then. Okay, for Canadians, I don't know if you had Zellers in the States, but for Canadians that remember, we went to Zellers and I bought Pokemon Red and my brother bought Pokemon Blue. Okay, so we had both. We had both a Game Boy and we both bought it. We came home and I swear you not I swear you guys, I played this thing nonstop for like a month straight. I leveled my Pokemon to level 99. I did every freaking thing you could in the game. I never caught the 150 Pokemon because I didn't have enough dedication to go play through my brother's game and get all of the ones I was missing. I got a lot of the ones I was missing, but not all of them. Um, Not really. Why blue is the weaker one? I don't know. I liked red personally. You had Growlithe was probably the one that I was really happy was in my version. Wasn't it Growlithe is in this one and Ponyta is in like the other one? But yeah. So I remember we did that, and man, back in the day, we had to have the link cable to trade Pokemon. That was crazy. Both Game Boys, link cables, go to the trade center on both Game Boys was dumb. Uh, but yeah. Anyway, it's like fond memories, but I wasn't sure how many people would actually tune into like 3 days of like 3 to 4 days of like 6 to 8 hour streaming of a Pokemon game of like Pokemon One. You know what I mean? I think it'll be fun, but that's something we would definitely do when when the day happens that I'm streaming like full time. Then we can dedicate a whole week to playing Pokemon Red, and it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? It's just that to me, that was like, oh man, am I really gonna waste like my 1 week off playing Pokemon Red on stream, and maybe like 10 people watch it? Maybe a lot of people would have ended up watching it, but in my mind, I was maybe 10 people are gonna watch it, and it's gonna sort of suck. But either way, have a great one, guys. I'm working on some great stuff. Hopefully, a lot of it is going to see the light of day pretty soon. Because, like I said, I was doing a lot of videos this week that I never had time to do, like my wireless headset review video, where we are going to look at like 5 or 6 different budget headsets, wireless headsets for the Nintendo Switch. I'm going to skip the ads. Okay, there was going to be ads. The budget headsets for the Nintendo Switch and some controller reviews because I have 2 controller reviews in the works. The thing is, I never have time to film B-roll, and I took time to film B-roll for that, and hopefully we're going to see them soon. So anyway, peace out, guys. Maybe I'll be there tomorrow early in the afternoon. Maybe I won't, but tomorrow evening for sure we are playing Castaway. If I'm on in the afternoon, we're going to be do something different. Okay? But thanks for showing up, guys. Have a great end of your day. And as usual, I hope I'll see all of you in my next video. Have a great one, guys.